the lungs and heart, and it just makes it work a little bit harder, which wears it out a little bit more. I mean, that's not exactly what it does, but that's what's happening. And they're only doing the research now. It could take up to 3 months to happen.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And so for her, like, to show up, so to speak. And so for her, it was a case of, was it just that this is the time where things are becoming difficult for her because of her age? Or is it that COVID has ticked some precondition over to something more acute? Or is it actually a post-COVID thing?
Right.
And it looks like it's a post-COVID thing. And it's starting to show up in a lot of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's not going to die, but if we hadn't attended to it, potentially she was, there was a heart attack coming on. So
Wow.
Anyway, just means I can't be up in Brisbane celebrating the 40th, so I kind of want to spend some time with the guys when they're on.
So do they have, I guess, she on oxygen or supplements or something?
They gave her a puffer. No, like it's not to that. It's not
Hellbringer,
chronic.
are you dropping or are you just hanging out here?
I'll let somebody take my spot. There's already 6, 7 people in here.
Not to interrupt you, Drax, but
Sorry.
take her with you.
Yeah, she should see see the real side of you. There goes the heart attack.
My mum wanted alcohol.
Safety.
Jeez. Well, the guy, like, I'm looking at the photos of how much alcohol has been purchased, and it's I mean, it's not my thing, but
there you are.
Man, there's a lot of alcohol.
Crimson, I didn't give you an invite because I forgot to ask if you're dropping. Are you gonna drop with us?
Yeah, I'm alright, Crimson.
I woke up late.
It's fine. Like, we're all in time.
I woke up late today, so I kind of late schedule, so I'm not gonna be able to join you guys today.
Okay, that's fine. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hellbringer, we'll get you in here in a little while. I didn't see you in there, I would have sent you an invite already.
Let's see how it is.
Are you? Well, no, you said not to, but I was actually trying to find you.
I'm just kidding.
You're really feeding Hellbringer's stuff now.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Wait, what are you feeding me?
Opportunities.
That insecurity you have around being, like, rejected.
I thrive in rejection, Hellbringer. You'll learn eventually, and you'll go, oh, this is why Dark likes that.
I have insecurities? Since when?
Oh, we all do, dude. Don't worry. Embrace them. That's where lessons are learned.
Yeah, the sooner you learn about your insecurities, the more frequently you can be self-absorbed in them.
Yeah. Write a book and get published.
I know what you guys are talking about. I'm freaking perfect, so.
So you could write like a book about denial. That'd be cool.
Arrogant.
Hey, Miss BNR, are you going to come drop with us?
If you could write a book on how to be perfect, that would probably help me out, Hellbringer.
Did you know, Miss BNR, that I'm a... It doesn't play. There it goes. Movie star. Oh, no. You can't even tell that I'm on yet because I haven't even started my stream. I better start my stream, right?
Dark, I don't know if one episode makes a movie star.
Well, I'll tell you what. You live in your fantasy world and I'll live in mine.
No, Drag. The question is there even one episode?
Yeah. No, there is. You can watch the episode on YouTube. He's there, and that's his voice. But my thing is, Dark, is like there are people who appear in sitcoms, and they're not movie stars.
I think that you get what you get, and you got to make the most of it, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's called pushing the nickel up the road until it feels like $1 or something. I don't know if there's actually a thing, but.
So, are you putting out your resume? Are you applying for any new?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I've done voiceover work before professionally, and I've produced, directed, and written lots of voice, like radio commercials and TV commercials and stuff like that for companies when we had an advertising and design firm. So, and I have acted on stage before in, large, like 1,000, 1,200
forgive me,
audience
Doug, I didn't realize
theaters.
I was in speaking with with
Yeah, the
royalty.
reality here is
I
that
apologize.
I haven't been on a major feature film until now, and I think, wouldn't you say that Hired Steel
You paid your
constitutes
dues.
a big deal? I mean, it's Mechwarrior made almost live by CGI fakeness.
Well, could you consider us your entourage then? And what are the perks?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just like Taylor Swift, showers her friends with great gifts and stuff, I want to shower you guys with profuse anticipation of gifts that should be coming but never will.
Stickers.
like goldfish?
Like goldfish. Yeah. Those are in my truck still, by the way. I haven't driven my truck since
Just
the last
eat them.
time.
They're going to go off.
Oh, they won't. They'll be okay. They're sealed in a foil bag. It says safe for consumption after nuclear war for 50 years underneath in the tiny writing.
What does it?
Oh my god.
No, not really. You guys shouldn't.
Food.
You guys shouldn't be listening to me. What are you doing here? Hangers on, groupies, super fans. I'm sorry, enthusiasts. You're right, Miss Beanar. You were right. Miss Beanar, come on over here.
We're hanger-ons? I object to
Yeah.
that characterization.
Really?
Yeah. Hangers-on.
I don't mind it.
No, it's because you're not the hanger-on, are you?
Oh, I'm the hangeree. I'm the harangued. Da 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 da.
Drunken seagulls want to watch.
What? Drunken seagull
You're like
on the
you're
other
like
side?
Jazz. You're like jazz.
Jazz? Where's Jazz?
Longbow blue.
Oh,
Fish.
y'all like Jazz.
Right.
Killed by, is it
Between those
slow,
two.
smooth Jazz? Oh, there's Rack Daddy. Rack Daddy joined DHB and then he left because he didn't think anybody liked him or something, or nobody was around when he dropped. It's kind of too bad. But he's with somebody, so that's good.
Maybe
Oh,
people do.
So I told him it was misunderstanding. So I think he's
Maybe he abandoned all the baby racks.
He left the baby racks alone and they died. You did get to talk to him, Crimson?
yeah once.
Well, it's unfortunate that that happened, but I hope he finds a place that he's happy. That's what matters.
I think we dropped play with him a couple of times.
I got to drop with him, I think, only once, maybe twice. But I'm on really late, so I know that my time is not the standard North American time for DHB players.
Wait, what time is it there?
It's already late. It's already 11:30, 11:35.
Oh man, it's pushing 3 a.m. here. That's not you're not that.
Well, I am because I have a life during the day,
Yeah.
so I have to wake up in the morning. Are we gonna rotate around here? Seriously, we're just gonna rotate? I would have gone this way if I'd known that.
I wouldn't follow a light, but I'm just checking some corners just to make sure they're not going to come in the back.
Looks like we're doing the big rotation. I'm
Don't
just
worry,
not a
so
very
will I.
fast mech, so if we rotate too fast and furious, I get left behind.
Got a funny feeling we're always rotating NASCAR guys. I know this.
Wish there was a place to get like pit stop and tire change.
D4 seems to be important.
D4. Everybody's going past D4.
It's-
Just got hit in the back from Charlie 3. There's something fast with light peeps.
Light peeps.
I'm gonna go scout Charlie 3.
Here we're all going down the channel here.
Base is being captured.
The light in Fox 4 by himself?
Airstrike online.
Oh, with a medium, I guess.
Base is being captured.
So we're just doing a base run, base push. The tactical brilliance.
Had low signal in C2, but I can't go to UAV. I can't see it.
Base is being captured.
Where the hell did it go?
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Base is being captured. Airstrike online.
That's very
Target spotted.
strange.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online. UAV activated. Warning
spotted.
incoming missile. Warning incoming missile. Enemy base is being captured. Warning incoming missile.
I don't know why I'm staying on the base all by myself. I'll go shoot mechs instead.
Stupid
Like
thing
you.
trying to cover the base. Me?
No, this Delta here.
It's full zero.
And they killed me.
What did you do?
Face down a king crab and looked like something else.
You're a brave young man.
They were rushing around here. I thought maybe I could. I thought it was a smaller mech, but by the time I rounded the line of sight, there was a king crab there and a. I don't know what the other one was. It's big. I never remember the names of some of these newer mechs because I don't have them sometimes, or if I do, it might have been a Sunstar or a Sunspider or something like that. Thundercats, welcome. You're in bed. That's okay. You don't have to play with us. That's fine. I like the implication that the rest of us who stay up late don't have lives. Miss Binar, I know that you have a life, but I know you get up. You don't sleep and still get up. If I don't sleep enough, I don't actually get up. I mean, I do, but then I'm worthless. Like today, I was pretty sleepy.
I got the rest of the week off, so I can stay up late.
Hellbringer, Thundercats, what was it that you posted? Was it a build? If it's a build, you have to put it over here on Discord's Ghostlet Spec Ops channel. That's where we put all official builds, food photos, and cats. There's room for everything. As long as it's one of those three things.
My damage is loyal to my unit.
You got 2 kills, 228 damage. Nice. 790 for McFish. A nice opening volley. I didn't see what shenanigans did before I clicked.
If I had 8 assists, that would have been classic.
159. Just random car emotes. So that's spam. Yeah, that's spam. Unless, I mean, if you really love cars. So I've got to get a handle on this thing. I always think I feel ants now. Like anything on my skin. It's like an ant. Oh no. You wouldn't think that somebody from 228 would have to be reminded to ready up, but sometimes it happens.
I've readied up. I'm ready.
Really?
It's a bug.
I'll try to launch us then.
It could be a bug.
Must be a bug. Weird.
Oh wait, it's time for Drax to go play with his buddies again?
Yeah, because none of you are buddies. Hey.
Buddies. I'm a buddy. I'm a buddy.
You're a pal.
A pal.
You're a pal, friend.
A pal. Wow, pal. So Miss BNR, you have to be at work at 7, is that right? Or 7, right? Why are you even up? You poor girl. Oh, makes me tired just thinking about it. Miss BNR, I've been trying to find the guy with the voice for you, and I can't find him. The Sam Elliott voice. We kind of thought that his name was Sergeant Rex Stafford, but I can't find him by searching for a friend request that way. I could do another thing maybe. Let's go in here. Maybe in the forums I could find him. Nope. Sergeant Major. Nope, 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 nothing there. So let's see, what else can I search? Wasn't there? Oh, that's for streamers. So, yep, unless we run across him again in game and get his name and I can do a friend request, I won't be able to find him for you. Hey, Brian Ferry. Yeah, I did, but I was thinking about inviting him to come drop with us, just under the understanding that it was a family-friendly channel and he could be here just for your listening pleasure. I was going to try to do that actually for a birthday present, but I missed your birthday and thought, well, I could still try to do it, and then I can't find him. And I didn't spend a lot of time. I spent a little bit of time poking around to see if I could find him because I thought it'd be funny, fun and funny. I suppose I could just call the real Sam Elliott. He's not that far. Oh, he lives like about 60 miles away from me. Maybe he would come just like co-host an evening of Mechwarrior with me in your honor.
What are you talking about?
I'm just
I ain't gonna
yakking.
lie, if that happened, I would probably watch your entire stream.
Instead of just the 2 minutes before you mute it. That's amazing.
I got it on the second screen.
Well, you know that there's nothing different about the part you watch and the entire part. It's all the same worthlessness.
Wow.
You probably have it on the other screen and just like 3 minutes of the highlight just circling around and around, repeating, right?
We talking about you or Sarcasmo?
Me. Sarcasmo, there's got to be 5-6 minutes at least.
No, on his stream when I'm watching him, he's just constantly looking at me, and I'm like, "Can you quit?"
What do you mean he's looking at you? Like he stares at you or something?
Yeah, we'll drop, and he just staring at me.
That's like in game. That's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
What kind of mech are you driving? Is it just like one that he wishes he had and can't afford or something?
I don't know. I mean, it might be the color scheme.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Airstrike online.
Be the color. Could be the color.
You were watching. This is like a movie because here just like a movie, you get to see, or at least you get to see and hear a real movie star. That's right, Dark Marauder, voice of the pirate captain in Hired Steel 2. Here I am going over here. Probably shouldn't be going over here, but I'm going to go over here.
What's everyone doing?
I'm not really sure what's going on here. We're just scattered all over the battlefield. That's always a good sign at the beginning of a match, right?
No, not really.
Dun, dun, dun.
So they got one on the top. Yeah, they do.
Target spotted.
Oh
Target
shoot!
spotted.
Target
Oh,
acquired.
it's raining now.
Target
See if we
spotted.
can get AMS from Mechfish. My little AMS, Mechfish. My little one
Warning,
AMS.
incoming missile.
Target spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted.
Well, I put some hurt on the Atlas.
Point Beta.
Cat is meowing at me again.
Start. Keep holding the resource.
Oh, they've got theatre. Wow. How dumb is that? Oh, you got something on you.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
I'll chase it. I'll chase it. I'll chase it.
Target spotted.
Atlas, ooh, I backed him down.
They are a quarter of the way.
Yeah, there's
Nice.
three in the trench. They're pushing the trench.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Guys, just shoot down into the trench, please.
Airstrike online.
They're pushing it.
Target spotted.
Some easy kills.
Target spotted.
This is a bad move. Making a bad move here. There we go.
Come on, guys. Shoot down the trench. Hotel. Didn't mean go in the trench.
Target spotted.
Alright, Echo is north.
Target
Ooh,
spotted.
this is gonna be fun.
Warning, incoming
Target
missile.
spotted.
Center torso, critical damage.
Atlas coming out.
Heat level,
Atlas
critical.
pushing.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat sink destroyed.
Target spotted.
Wow, they got me. I'm just not very good with this thing yet. I did.
How'd they
I
get
did.
you?
Well, there's two of them,
Oh,
three
we
of
got
them.
Delta behind us.
They were trading back and forth. 648. I'm not a very good aim with this yet. I'm sometimes wondering if maybe I need to switch around. The movie genre would be tragedy. It's sci-fi tragedy. Yeah.
Artillery strike.
Hold the lock on Delta.
Need assistance.
I know. That's why we have Drax play with us, because he's got a great voice, Miss BNR. But you're not. Are you not talking about Drax?
Target destroyed.
Delta's dead.
New target acquired.
Echo. Up top.
It's a tragic comedy
Spotted.
Still that.
romance
There's a Lerma. There's still that night gear.
horror film. I try to be multi-genre. You know, I'd like to translate across multiple types of entertainment.
Target destroyed.
Is Killer dead?
Target acquired.
4.
I didn't get a kill, but I did get a lot of damage out.
Target destroyed. New target
So, Hellbringer, do you find
the
that
rest
you
of them-
aim better if you're shooting
The
your
rest are in the.
DACA with your right mouse button?
Well, as
Does it doesn't- does it throw your
into it if you follow
you're shooting
Don't feed place. Yeah.
your
Go in
mouse
as one.
movement off if you're using just slamming down the left finger all the time?
We need one light going to cap,
Nope,
and
they
then
use them
like
both.
the rest are in the
All
basement.
depends
They're
on the
very
build.
weak. CT.
Alright, I'll go cap.
So I might be able to do it.
Target acquired.
You're not talking about Drax, wow? Because okay,
So just one light go out. Yeah, good people.
Alright, there's
but you're not
two
talking about
down,
Tex,
pretty
though, right?
heavy things.
They're very weak.
He's got that super low voice. It's like an octave lower than me.
Push them together.
Target
Miss
destroyed.
BNR said there was some Aussie pilot with a really nice
Oh,
voice
he's
that
dead.
she heard.
Oh
in-game.
yes,
just
yes.
got one more
Rack. I know who you're talking about. It's super low. Like it is amazing, and it's bombastic as well. Like it's just got this vibration to it. What do you call it?
Very well
sonorous.
played,
I don't know.
Push Lima.
It's got volume to
Yeah.
Okay, acoustic?
nothing to
Is it what you
fight.
Well,
mean?
you should invite him to come play on the stream so Miss
Game
BNR
over.
can hear more of him.
No, your assault guys.
I think it's Rackneth.
Rackneth?
I don't know.
Ranaketh.
Target spotted.
Done. We're done.
Renaketh,
We're at
that's
5
it, Renaketh.
caps, 11,
Renaketh.
and 5 kills. We're good.
Wow, Brian Ferry, what do you?
Definitely help the light. That's helpful,
You're getting.
guys.
So I'm gonna
Oh, Machine
stand.
Battle got banned. Thank you, Hellbringer.
Yeah, that's it. Fails, mate. Yeah. We know him, Miss Spinner. Chitway knows him.
Here,
Yeah, Rackneth. Renaketh. I don't know how to pronounce it.
here to come 666. Welcome to the stream.
Exactly.
Oh, that was a good game for me.
Sorry about your bad life choice. Apologize. I apologize for your bad
I'm happy with
behavior.
that game. So is McFish. McFish is happy with that game.
So I did 648, but I got killed. So I did a decent amount of damage, I guess. Wow, McFish. That's like serious achievement there.
Is that for ERs or for pulses? Laser pulse? Large laser pulse? What is that in that, McFish?
Large pulse 6-year medium.
Okay, so it's like a Hellbringer build.
Well, anybody on the
Kinda.
stream, if you haven't seen McFish play, this is a perfect example of why we love to hate him.
We hate him? What?
We love to hate him.
Why? Hey, why?
We love to hate him because he makes us feel so inadequate and pointless as mech warriors. But we love him because he's so good. It's our own insecurities fighting against the praise that he truly deserves. And sometimes he wins and sometimes we win.
Look, I'd rather have him on our side than against
Yes,
us.
that's for sure.
Yep.
I'll take the humiliation any day, I guess.
Either way, you're taking humiliation.
I know, it doesn't
so-
really matter, right? Yeah. Brian Ferry's right. It's a tragedy. All right, here we go. Is
All
anybody-
Americans can't distinguish that New Zealand is not a state of Australia. A lot of Australians can't do that either.
Wait, New Zealand's not a state of Australia? What?
Well, I mean, if you think Bondi Beach being a state of New Zealand, then possibly New Zealand's a state of Australia. But no, they're separate countries.
Can you misappropriate them and make them part of Australia?
Generally, when they commit crimes here, and by the way, they do, we send them back.
Why don't you just keep them and welcome them into the fold?
That's what New Zealanders were saying.
Right? It's kind of like, well, they kind of meet your
Prime
criteria.
Minister got up and said, "No, keep them."
Well, no, it's like they meet your criteria of being an Australian citizen. They need to be a criminal, and they've proven
I've actually
themselves. It's kind of
I've
like
never met. Yeah, that's right. You're in. I've
Yeah.
never actually met a New Zealander I didn't like, to be honest. They're really nice people.
Hello?
What do you mean?
Not me.
Hello.
yeah. What do you mean?
He's from New Zealand. Are you from New Zealand?
Who?
Was that shenanigans?
Yeah, it was Shenanigans. He's not New Zealander.
You're not from New Zealand, are you, shenanigans? It's gone dark.
He's gone
Dark
quiet.
Marauder.
He just gone quiet.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to reveal. Maybe that was something to do with outside of his game.
I thought he was like near Chicago or something. Isn't that what he said the other night?
He's American. He's American for
Well,
sure.
Chicago, that may not be the same as American.
Oh, you've disowned the city now? Is that what
No,
happens when they
I-
go into bankruptcy? You go, no, you haven't made the cut. Capitalism.
Survival of the fittest. You're no longer American.
No,
You
I
are
think,
the biggest loser.
I think I would like to go visit Chicago. There's an episode of Somebody Feed Phil where they go to some of the restaurants there and stuff, and it looks really fun. Looks like some really good food. And a beautiful city, too. So it looks like it'd be really fun to go. Mittens doesn't have an Aussie accent? No. No, New Zealand, yeah, well. I do think the New Zealander accent is different than the Australian one, but if I'm not really like listening to both, I just group them together as British. Which is, I know, terrible.
I think that's what Shenanigans or Lemire was saying last night in Sarcasmo's channel. Some friend, yeah, it's all just British to them.
Oh, Shenanigans is Southernish? Aussieland.
Sure.
He's back. He's back. Where were you from, Shenanigans? I was thinking it was somewhere near Chicago or something. Was that you, or is that somebody else?
Virginia.
That's right by Chicago, isn't it? Maybe best not to
Americans
answer
showing
that.
off their geography. Yeah,
Well, and the worst part is my father was a geographer at, top college level geography. But to be fair, he never took me to New Zealand or Australia or Chicago, Illinois. Or Illinois, for that matter. I have probably flown over it once.
Did he take you to a Chicago concert?
No, but my friends took me to a Chicago concert. It was great. Bunch of old guys playing Chicago. Some of them were still the original guys, though.
I mean, if you call like 8 hours away from Chicago close, then I guess.
Yeah, that counts. You can get there in a day. It's a lot closer than I am.
Really? How many hours did you have to drive to get to Chicago?
Me? It'd probably be 2 days, I imagine. I'll do a check. Maybe it's a day and a half. It's a long ways. I'll bet it's 2 days.
Yeah, there's a PPC assault coming in. And that's all I see at the moment. You might want to go up the long trail.
Really?
And there's a medium with...
There's already somebody shooting at me from clear down here, huh?
Yeah, it's
That's
just
a PPC guy.
Yeah. Well, no, there's two. There's an assault and a medium.
I'll cut across over here.
Yeah, I would. I would go across. I'm not going to hang around.
Target spotted.
Hopefully they won't notice me until I'm in decent position for some cover. Uh-oh, this guy's going to be trouble.
Target spotted. Target
This
spotted. Target
is in
spotted.
excellent form. Most of them.
Well, they're shooting at me already.
Just keep on going. Just keep swimming.
Target spotted.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Target spotted.
All right, here we go.
Jake, Hal's got you covered.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Target acquired.
Why is it always you, Crimson, with the loud background noise? Bowls and
His
dishes
place,
clanking,
he's
loud
a
breathing.
he's a party.
Wait, you guys hear the sound? I thought I
Yeah.
kind of tune up the voice to be very high, so none of the surrounding should mugging you.
Crimson, we always hear everything going on with you.
Target spotted.
Seems they're sitting in a defense position.
You got like a really good mic or something that picks up everything. Like yesterday when you were eating out of a bowl or something
Blood Aston E5 shooting at you guys.
for an hour and a half.
Okay, I have put the sensitivity to the
Yeah,
highest.
some
I
snipers from
don't think you guys can
Epsilon
hear anything from now on. Even my voice soon.
Target spotted.
Do you got a NVIDIA card? A newer one?
Airstrike online.
Crimson?
Viper charging in now alone.
Oh, now you broke it. Now nobody can hear you. You
my
gotta turn it
fault.
back down.
Target spotted.
Crimson.
Hold on. I think I set it too high. When I thought it would not activate the voice. Hold on.
Online.
If you get a newer NVIDIA card, it has some program on that works with your mic for noise cancellation. And I've seen Starwolf use it, and it's amazing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how a new graphics card has stuff for microphone stuff, but it does.
I don't think it's a graphic card. I think it's something else. But I'll be right back. It's raining.
It's
NVIDIA has a
RTX
noise
graphics
canceling
card.
feature, but I don't think it sounds very good.
Target spotted.
There's a lot there, dude.
You coming in, Mechs? Hey, light, come to life.
I'm not hitting anything. They're all too far out.
Airstrike online.
The enemy has started to chip
Destroyed.
Stay frosty. Target spotted.
New
Yeah,
target
take that, buddy.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
So Hellbringer, which graphic card you were saying that has a noise cancellation?
Target spotted.
Left torso critical.
Any of the RTX cards. Yeah, 30 series and above.
Warning incoming.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I don't know much about it. I'm about to look into it myself now that I got a 3070.
Shoot.
But I've
There you
seen
are.
Starwolf use it, and what he was showing was amazing. Like, he was talking into the mic, and he had this big, huge box fan
Found that,
right next to him, and he was
oh.
pushing it up,
Found
like,
that-
right onto the
Found that
mic.
bypass.
You could hear him perfectly clear, couldn't hear the
Just around the
fan or
corner.
any of the
Acquired.
noise,
Target
you know, that should be going on.
It's just around the corner. Lake.
And I was pretty impressed with it.
Target spotted.
Cool. Alright. I'm getting a new PC soon, but I have to wait another month maybe. Because my financial condition doesn't allow me to buy it right away.
Spotted.
And not to
you-
mention, GPU is pretty shortage now in the whole world.
Dumb. That was very dumb.
Yeah, you.
Because basically, the other side of your building, long ways, there's a Viper there who's legged. So you'll see the smoke, but he's tucked in.
I'm sorry for
Southern-
interrupting you. Alex. Sorry, go on. No, go on. Go on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Southern British man is Drax. That's good. Geography was, well, so Hellbringer, my dad taught cultural geography. He didn't really care if people learned all the states of a country or
Heat level critical.
all that
That
kind
was
of
a
stuff.
bad joke.
No, I know, but he was never about maps per se and learning countries. He was about learning what the environment that was touched and built on by humans told us about the people who lived there and their culture.
He's not
and
legged
stuff.
out, just armed. He's coming for you now.
So he would take pictures of, you know, what
New target acquired.
road systems were like and people's side yards were like and the types of stuff they kept around their house and
Target destroyed.
how their cities were organized and things like that. So it was more to do with the people that inhabited the world and not.
So more like
Just
a
the-
cultural and
Yeah, it was a cultural
Human
geography is what it was called, and
Level critical.
that would be useful for people who want to get jobs. Actually, that they can do something like they can be location consultants for chains that want to buy a piece of property that's going to do well for their particular target market. Cultural geography is really handy for that because then you can analyze and make good choices about where you should place different types of businesses and stuff.
Left torso critical.
Some of it's GIS, like global information systems mapping from satellites and learning and taking advantage of that data and stuff like that. So all sorts of weird stuff, but not maps and states memorization type stuff. I'm pretty good with numbers and all math and all that stuff, unless it's a giveaway. Anything under 99 stumps you, right? Wait, what's a number under 99? You wouldn't go to Chicago because you're just not... You don't think being shot's a good thing? Huh. Hey, we're from Pepper, welcome. So, let's see. I was not so good. Man, McFish is still bringing the pain, though. Shenanigans, how do you like that rifleman?
That's alright.
Do you feel like it dies easily, or you just have to be in the right place at the right time to use it, or what's it like? I've never been able to get the rifleman to work great for me. I feel like it's not tanky enough. I need everything in the world to be tankier because I'm usually face to face too much.
I feel like it. Once you get in front of everybody, you're just like, oh, there's shenanigans. Let's get
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Rifleman is all meant for long range. They are meant.
Yeah, do you have long range weapons in it?
Yeah.
Arvin der Graf, hello there, welcome. Is Arvin der Graf like a composite of 5 different names? Or just 4?
Only 3 names, I guess.
I start just now to play this game. I lose all the games. Why? Probably because you're not any good yet. And it's only going to get worse before you get better. You'll just lose a lot of games at first. Don't worry about that. Just focus on staying alive as long as you can, not being the center of attention. Shoot at things when they're not looking at you. Try not to poke out unless somebody else is poking out and firing. Then you can poke out when they fire. Especially if they have gone out ahead of you, you can there'll be a diversion and the enemy's going to fire and use their shot on them. And then you can sneak out and go bang and hit them and then go hide again. So try to learn to use cover. Obviously watch what I do very carefully and ignore it or do the opposite. But the goal is to learn to use cover. Cover is anything like a rock or a building or a bridge or another mech that you can hide behind. My best armor is your armor, is my feeling on that. If you can stay slightly behind another mech, it's going to look bigger and meaner. Even if you're the same size, it's going to look more threatening. They'll shoot it first most times. If you're able to hide behind its shadow, so to speak, from line of fire until you poke out behind it, you're going to save your armor for lasting longer, and you can, get a lot more damage done before they take you down. So learn to live. Always move. Always twist after you shoot. Keep your torso moving. Keep your mech moving. And make yourself spread. It'll make when they do hit you, it's going to spread that damage around your mech more easily.
Arvin, what have you been playing in? What's the mech you've been using, or the mechs you've been using? Do you know their names and designations?
McFish, that's great. I used too much back armor for a long time until McFish. Well, I think for a while, if you didn't have enough back armor, you just got gutted in the back. I think they changed stuff, and I didn't know that because I don't pay attention. I don't watch as the things change that much, and so McFish started giving me builds with like 1 point of back armor, and I was like, I'll die, and it was like, oh no, it's okay, and I could throw that armor to the front now. So that's a good tip.
Oh, you will definitely get eaten alive by a piranha on your back, but 5 armor, 10 armor is not going to save you.
Yeah, it's going to get 1 more alpha before you're dead is all.
1. Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't know how many more, but it's not going to take many.
There's plenty of lights. There's plenty of lights that'll just get into your back and rip you out.
Yeah, no matter what you've got back there. The best thing to have back there in that case is another mech that's got its back to you. And if you do have a light coming after you and you're in a big, slow, hunkering mech, try to get your back up against a wall or a rock formation or something, or another mech, so that they can't just directly go behind you and get a nice, easy shot at your back. And twist a lot, keep moving. You want to take away their pinpoint damage potential if you can. Now, I don't do all these things well, but I know you're supposed to do them. So again, I teach people how to be a tier 1 pilot by doing all the wrong things so that you don't have to. So just do the opposite of what I do and you'll be a great...
Maybe he's actually been watching you thinking this is what you got to do, and that's...
Yeah, put that rumor to rest. That's not true. You want to do the opposite. I thought I made that clear in my marketing materials, but sometimes mistakes happen.
I am starting to really hate Vipers, hey?
I might have said something about being the hero of the inner sphere or a movie star or something like that, and then people start leaving it.
What is wrong with my voice track?
To me, they're the new commando. Like, honestly, I'm getting so sick of people running around in them. They're not... I can be pretty accurate with my flea. I'm pretty good at legging, and I have to say, man, I'm having issues with Vipers.
Killed that guy.
Viper's leg is very thick. Their leg armor is very thick. It's like 55.
Ouch.
Hello.
Oh, I need some pushing in to help save my hide.
So even though they are medium,
Don't shut down in front of the enemy like I just did. That's really bad. Very bad.
their leg armor is pretty high compared to certain medium, even.
They know I'm down here, so they're going to come after me. But I'm just going to go around here and say hello. I'm just a one shot in the center, probably. Here he is.
Lima is on us, and he's got looms.
Right torso critically damaged.
A lot of missiles here.
We have a light sniper.
Yeah, he got me.
5 shooting our backs with a PPC.
So that's 1 kill, 523. It's decent damage. Hellbringer will typically do 1100, 1200 in the exact same mech. And McFish will do that much or more in the exact same mech. So I'm like 1/3 as good as they are, or half as good as they are. When I get in my Hellbringer, though, I can pull 1,000 damage sometimes. But it's a nice fit for my playstyle. In that case, I kind of went in on my own after that. I saw that guy up there. I thought, I'm just going to go for it. And I shouldn't. I should have held back. And then I would be better for myself. I'd be better for my team because I'd be able to do damage longer. So in that case, it's being, you don't want to be tip of the spear unless everybody's calling for a push and you know you're willing to die for it. I go tip of the spear because I see a target and I think, oh, I can just kill him without consequence, when in fact there's usually 4 other mechs with him and serious consequences. So don't go toe-to-toe unless you really have to, until you are really comfortable doing that. McFish, one of the things I cripple myself with is I let the enemy shoot off one of my legs right away.
New target acquired.
Or an arm. Torso.
Warning, incoming missile.
So we'll go spectate McFish, see what he's up to here. Drax is fun to watch too because he's a really good commando pilot or light pilot. Where is McFish? Goresh. Birds aren't real. Uh-oh, McFish might be dead.
New target.
He's dead, so we'll watch Drax for a little bit. Now, what you'll notice when you're watching the stream when Drax is shooting these guys, it doesn't look like he's hitting them a lot of times, but a lot of times he is, and it's just the lag between the data that we get and where their mech is going, and my engine rebuilds that, but it's slightly behind what he's actually seeing. So he'll see that he's hitting them. We'll see that he's missing, but he's actually accumulating damage on them. Or he's just missing. There's that.
Heat level critical.
You don't ever miss though, do you, Drax?
Heat level critical.
I'm overheating like crazy. I can't believe they haven't killed me.
You're probably missing some heat sinks, I'll bet. Now he has to hop along. So that was 400 meters. Did you do much damage out at 400 meters with your 150 meter lasers? Probably not. But it might distract him from something else, and it might let Drax not cool down, so when he does have a close enemy to shoot, he won't be able to. So you don't want to fire at things that are out past about your maximum range plus 50%. If they're double your range, then don't bother. Just save your heat. Nice work. Good work, guys. Thanks for the drop. Hellbringer, I'm thinking about getting a new keyboard. I don't really know which one I want, but I did try a Logitech one that had a really nice... It was a very slight clicky feel with a nice medium amount of throw and a slight rollover, but nothing real seriously hard, so you could touch type really quickly on it and feel like you really got the keys.
You could try Logitech.
I'm thinking of getting rid of my typewriter. That's what I'm thinking of getting rid of.
Well, I've got a teletype in the corner I thought I could repurpose. It's just so loud, you know, when I'm playing. So 523 and 1 kill, so that's decent. Again, in a mech I'm not really good in, but that mech should be able to do a lot more damage than that. And see, like McFish and Drax are both great players, and I did better than them that time, but that's rare. Everybody's going to get bad games sometimes, and you can just be in the wrong place at the wrong time, or your team members didn't do what you thought they were going to do, and just all sorts of things can happen. So you're fighting that plus inexperience plus lack of basic skills and stuff. You've got to build that stuff one thing at a time. Don't give up. And what you ought to do is come over here and drop with us. We'll shoot you. I mean, we'll help you kind of learn stuff. Or find a unit. I always recommend people find a unit and drop with people.
Can you do me a favour? Can you go into a mech? Can you go into a mech bay for Arvin to have a look at?
Yeah.
Just get that mech. Go into mech bay. Go into your mech bay.
Yep. In. And then you want a particular mech or what?
Just demonstrate to him how to purchase a weapon.
Oh. So if you go in here, like if I wanted to, let me get a different mech so I'm not messing this build up. Let's say I want to go into my, this mech. I don't even know what it is. It's a Mauler. I probably never run it. So I go into the loadout, select a mech, then it shows up over here on the right. Then I go over here to loadout. And then these are the weapons. And this is like my right arm. It's kind of, it's as you would be if you were talking to a person, right? So your right arm's on the left. And then you've got your torso, which has sometimes weapons in it. Arms can have weapons in them. Let's say I wanted to get rid of these AC5s. I could pull that out, and I could pull that out, and those slots open up. I could pull these out, right? And then, I don't know if this mech has anything. You can look, it's got these little green missile things. I don't know if you can see this on your screen or not. These little missile things, they show that they're ballistic hard points, because missiles are ballistic, so are machine guns and Gatling guns and ultra ACs and stuff like that. Are those missiles? That's a missile, sorry. So I can put missiles in here, and the little bullets are ballistics, so I was confused. If they're little laser things, like this little star thing over here, that's a laser. So I can put a laser over here. I've got ammo in here. I can drag that out. Let's go to the ballistics and say, oh, look at all these weapons. If I click that ballistics title, there's a whole bunch of... I could put a Gauss rifle in here. Ooh, I'll put a Gauss rifle in there. That sounds dandy. Get rid of that ammo. Just drag it out. And I could probably put another Gauss rifle maybe over here too, right? So we'll drag that ammo out. And we'll put another Gauss in here.
What's the import button, Dark?
I'm just dragging it in. I just drag it over.
I know, but show him the import button.
To import... a build? Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. I thought you wanted to show him how to build things. So the import, export, loadout profile right here, they put it here so you wouldn't see it. It's almost invisible right here. But you can import by clicking here, and then you can get a code from somebody and paste it in here, a build code. Control V or, right click and paste. And then you say import, and it'll basically take their build that they've exported as a file string, characters string, and build it for you instantly. It's fantastic. And you can do the same thing with, and you can save that as your own and give it a name so you know where to find it for that mech. There's a little terrible file system to do that, so they've provided everything you need to get confused right there within the program. And then over here underneath loadout on the far left is skills. You can click on that and you can get a skill import code. And here, instead of looking right where we were for that first little import menu, we have to go clear down here to the far right bottom, and it's import right there. And you can click import and you paste.
Let's not fill his brain with too much information.
Well, basically,
I wouldn't even show them the skills because they're all changing next week.
Well, so anyway, you can import builds and skills that way. And once you import I'm going to tell him because he's got to know this. He's just got to know this. This is important. You're going to have to use some XP or SP to pay for those skills. So you might have to go buy some, and you can convert. And they made this crazy dumb, and hopefully some of that will change too. And then you can apply. You have to build up enough of that credit to make this 91 match. The zero's got to match the 91. And then you can apply. That'll turn yellow or orange or whatever, and you can apply changes, and it'll save it. So in order to make a mech work, you only need the build. In order to make it work better, you'll need skills. And once you get a build, you can save it over here on the left, and that's all dandy. The other thing to remember about loadouts...
I feel like I'm hearing your sisters calling you.
Oh my gosh.
And saying something like, okay, let's go.
One moment. The other thing is you can put in consumables depending on your skill setup. So you'd think this would be under skills, but it's not. And then you can put them in these consumable slots. Cool shots, which cool you down real quickly for when you're really overheating and you need to stay alive. Airstrikes, artillery strikes, and then UAVs to see the battlefield and stuff. And those can go in these spots, and you can trigger those in game as needed. There you go. Now you know probably more than I actually know about the Mech Lab. That's fair, right? Mm-hmm. Now I'm in the wrong mech, so I'm going to get back into a different mech. I'm going to get back into the mech I was in because it's Hellbringer's build for me. It's really for him, but he's sharing it with me. All right, and we're setting up for the big drop, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there's a ton of video tutorials, Thundercats, and those are great, but I mean, I just gave him a personalized tour of the Mech Lab.
Yeah, but you don't even use it. You just go, that's why I said teach him the import button, because you just go, McFish, I need to build. And McFish goes, here. It's not like you know what you're doing in the Mech Lab other than import.
That's right. And thanks for, mentioning that so that he knows to ignore me.
Way to make him feel good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Hellbringer, is there a way to fire Drax?
Van de Graaf, I don't know. There's so much to explain.
You have to have a mech that will take a Gauss rifle. You can't just put a Gauss rifle on any mech.
You have to actually own a mech. Like, you need to own the mech. So if you bought a mech, then you can do all this stuff. If you're just using the what do you call them?
Trials.
The weekly mech. Trial mechs, then you can't do anything to them.
And you can't do anything you want to any mech. You have to get a mech that is able to take certain types of weapons or weapon systems and stuff like that. So buying a mech and then thinking I can go put Gauss rifles on it, that may be true or it may not be true. So you want to do a little research.
Yeah, stacks of videos.
They're like Legos. You can't swap legs on torso sides. Yeah, I didn't get into
Maybe you should
torsos
get Van de Graaf in on this drop.
Well,
maybe you can bring him in and drop with you.
That's what I said earlier, just a little bit ago, Van de Graaf. If you want to come in and drop with us, come on over.
Just I'll drop out. I'll drop out for you, buddy.
Tell me you want in, say pick me, or say yep, and we'll get you in over here. What's the worst that could happen? You're already dying all the time, so we can just accentuate that for you.
Dark will show you better ways to die.
I know all the ways to die.
Really good at it.
Can that free Atlas use a Gauss rifle? Broke wants to know. Broke Associates.
Hellbringer gets pushed down the line.
And Worstbull gets pushed further down the line. So many ways to die. That should be a Dark Marauder slogan too. So many ways to die. I'm going to write that down. That's beautiful.
I I'm not sure I'd be comfortable wearing that shirt out in public. Because, I mean, like, other people could look at that and have no context for what we're talking about. Just like, what?
That's the whole point, though, isn't it?
Okay. So that's the dude don't have any weapons. Yeah, so I mean, if he doesn't own a mech, he can't do anything anyway.
Yeah, get the Timberwolf Bounty Hunter. It's a good mech. There's lots of good mechs that would be a good first play. This Hellbringer that I'm in is a great mech.
Don't tell him to buy. He's gonna have to real money with that, man. Isn't the Bounty Hunter a hero mech?
I don't know.
Is
You
he
don't
actually
have to
asking
spend real money.
Real money?
Rent it.
Rent it.
Mech, you could just mech jack it. Like steal it from a mech lot or something and you find a used one. You can buy one mech for $10, can't you? Or $8?
I think like the Timberwolf, the Hellbringer's still solid, but I think someone was saying. I mean, I think the Ibn Jag's a bit stronger than the Hellbringer these days, but the Timberwolf apparently is still.
Man,
quite
I
strong.
can't. I can do so much better in my Hellbringer.
G-Ram was talking about the Timberwolf today actually being probably a better learning mech, but I don't know if that's true. These aren't
Just because you can put so many different kind of weapons loadouts on it, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. I suspect it's to do with where they are and then how it forces you to play the game a certain way.
Maybe. You can get the Timberwolf. Oh, so you can get it for C-Bills, for the Bounty Hunter, for the Timberwolf.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's the Mad Bounty Hunter, the Marauder Bounty Hunter 2 that's a hero.
I thought hero ones were real money. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
And Broke Associates is correct. There's a lot of mechs you get just every month. They're giving away a mech just for playing, and a lot of them are fine mechs. The Irby they gave away last month, or maybe even going on right now. You can put 4 light PPCs on the thing, and it just rocks.
You're grinding it out a bit harder on a trial mech, though.
The trial mechs also don't have skills, so they're never going to perform as well as one that you've put skills into.
Yeah, but I mean, Jay-Z put some great designs in, better designs than what they used to be. So I feel like,
well, yeah, but
have
once you own them, right, you can skill them up.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. It's not that trial mechs are bad mechs. It's just they don't have the skills, and you can't skill them until you buy them.
They're a lot better than what they were.
Yeah,
but yeah. How much damage my mechs?
So you haven't said you want to come over and die with us, so I guess that's a no? Do we take that as a no? You don't love us as much as we thought you did? Wow. Now, I'm in this Warhawk. I'm not good in this Warhawk. Like I was saying earlier, Hellbringer does 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 damage in this thing routinely. And for some reason, he thinks it's his right to do so.
Well, I'm going to drop after this, so Hellbringer can have my spot unless Arvin wants to come in and take it. Target spotted. Just to rub it in Hellbringer's face.
see what Hellbringer's talking about now. Yeah. You can pretty much anytime come in and get Drax's spot because he's always hungry and he's always making food. So he comes in and
around my dinner time. So
he plays and he says, this is fun, guys, but I'm hungry. And then he goes away. Then sometimes he'll come back after he's had dinner and typically dessert.
No, I don't always have dessert.
I'm making this part up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to, but I don't always have it.
Yeah, it's plausible, right? I made it plausible.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for making it plausible.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for making your fiction plausible.
What are you doing over there?
Fafnir 4.
I don't know what we're doing down here, but here we are.
Yes,
really, we got the low ground, do we? That's great.
Get out of
We're dominating the low ground, yeah.
Fafnir around the corner.
A good start. Keep holding the resource points, warriors.
Airstrike.
Target spotted.
Phoenix Hawk shooting his guys in D5.
I'll watch you.
Pretty bold about it too.
It's here.
Have the range for him.
Where's McFish? I always feel like if you hang out with McFish, you're gonna do okay.
Still out there, careful. Fafnir's still out on floor.
I am just in bad shape here.
Yep, that's what I said. McFish. G6 is a stealth student talk.
Did he say goal 4? There's a what a goals Fafnir or something.
Right torso critical.
Well,
Right torso destroyed.
shoot.
Center torso critical damage.
Yep. So, thing to learn there is don't go there. Don't go there by yourself. I was going to try to get over to where the other players were, and I saw Pip over there of our guys, and I thought, oh, maybe I should go help him. And then I got boxed in and shot from both sides by 3 or 4 different mechs. Stay with your team. Don't go off by yourself. I'm terrible at that. I like my team. It's just, I don't know, it's the wide open spaces, the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the kill. It's so alluring. First time chat from deleted. Thanks, Miss BNR. Yeah, that's right. We're supposed to be sleeping. All of us are supposed to be sleeping. Some of us even more than others. And yet Drax talks about his food, which is contrary to the regular human sleep, wake, eat cycle. So he purposely throws off our sleep cycle by talking about food. And then he wonders why Miss BNR can't go to sleep.
Target spotted.
What are you going to eat, Drax?
What?
Inquiring minds want to know.
I think they're having fish.
You're not making it this time?
Acquired.
No.
Pulled pork. That's right, Miss BNR.
Push up and shoot the Marauder, please. I don't know.
It's okay when I do it. That's because you have the food, so you can eat it. You can take care of the problem that you've created for us. I had pad thai from the food cart down the street. They're literally 2 blocks away, and it's some of the best pad thai in town. And I'm so happy that they are there now. And I started just chatting with the owner and saying, you know, if you ever get kicked out of this place, you can come and park your food cart in our driveway. And she said, really? I said, yes, absolutely. She said, I would make food for you. I said, that would be totally fine. And so now she gives, like, when we order food, she gives my wife like some sort of a Asian sweet lemonade thing, Asian lemonade drink. Or tonight she gave us some pot stickers with our order. She's super nice to us, just because I told her she could park in our driveway.
Wow, this is just a dumb match. This is just a really dumb match.
Drax, what are you doing way up here? Are there any bad guys here?
The heavy goth Fafnir.
There's somebody over there. Ooh, a Fafnir.
Yeah, might as well try and kill it. It'll probably kill me. So one thing I'm actually afraid of is a light pilot.
Fafnirs aren't light pilots. Well, they might be a light pilot in a Fafnir. Right?
I am a light
me in the
pilot.
back.
Oh, it's one thing they're
Yeah, I
afraid
know. They
of
were
me.
warning you too. They were warning you.
Oh, look, he's got his back to you. How perfect. Oh, I love when they shut down. Good work, guys. Thanks for the drop. You were robbed. You could have taken that all the way to the kill.
No, this would won.
Ruben picks incoming. Thanks. Hellbringer was going to post the burgers I smoked last week. So that time I took a lot of damage, but I did not create a lot of damage.
It's bad.
But
Even
even
Phoenix Falcon and a Cougar for a while.
even taking damage is good, because it means you're soaking up damage that the players would otherwise be inflicting on your other teammates. I guess it's better than just being one shot or not making them work for it.
All right, Mr. Hellbringer, would you like my spot?
Are you in game?
Are you in game? Wait, what?
Are you in game? Can I give you an invite?
Said you got your that new guy coming in.
He's not showing up.
He's in love with McFish and McFish's recommendations right now. So
yeah, that's good. That's fine. I want to get you in, Hellbringer. Here we go. Invite sent. Bleep.
Thank you very much for the drops, gentlemen. I made
Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure. Eco. What's eco? Just a couple weeks away from starting this cold smoking cheese bit. Microphone feedback was eco. Oh, echo. It's missing the H. I see. Do. And I'm in my Warhawk. Wormskull, if you want to teach me.
Not enough weight. I just dropped down.
Oh, okay. No, Echo is with it's ECHO. Yep, like that. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's why I was saying eco, is because I was thinking you were saying economy. Or you could say it for ecological, all right? Like, I could see it being used if you were texting in the context of ecological, you could go echo in that case. Echo is already so short that if you make it shorter, is echo in Spanish? What? Thundercats, I feel like you have an unfair advantage here in that you know that and we don't. What? You got a yodeling pickle for your birthday? Like a card that opens up and the pickle yodels? Because that's a little disturbing. Echo equals hecko in Spanish. Actually, in Polynesian and Hawaiian, echo is short for or equals gecko. In Hawaiian. I just made that up. It's not true. Nothing that I've said here tonight probably has much truth to it. My neck. Oh, okay. Can't go too much longer, but I can go a little ways. Assault. Sure, we'll take assault. I think Gecko's pretty funny, though. I think I made a pretty funny joke. Oh, it's actually just a plastic pickle. And you got that for your birthday because you like yodeling? Or you like pickles or both? Like, was it some magic mashup of the things you love? Or somebody thought it was so funny and hilarious that they just had to make sure you were inflicted by it? Echo sonar, another example, like echolocation or ecosonar. It's like sonar. I feel like we're drifting into the realm of languages where I echolocalizador, echolocation. Yeah, that would make sense. But
sensors online. Weapons online.
yeah, English has the H. I don't know why we have the H, because it's silent. We have to make sure it's there. Because you could never figure it was there just by listening to the word, so we have to add it there so you know it's there. See? That's why. There's perfectly good logic.
Play in mind. Charge Delta 5, go wide.
Who's shooting me?
Golf 5.
Is it that PPC guy from way over yon?
Follow the hive mind.
It's the best. It's the best to get over there real quick. And hit the 7 lane.
Next guy, we got. They're calling us to go to the G lane.
How did they hit me when I was moving like that?
Oh, they're over there, Delta 6, Echo 6-ish at this point.
Well, at least they got all their snipers here for us.
Just considerate of them.
Airstrike online.
Are we going to push over or stay here?
Target spotted. Got 2 guys in D5 already.
Looks like we've got guys moving to D5. Well, we better go support them or give them up. Let's make a choice. I don't really feel like I'm qualified to make that choice.
Well, staying on that side is bad unless you're set up for good sniping, firing line. I mean, if you're brawling, come to this side, 5. Target spotted.
I ain't got nothing. I'm closer range. I ain't got the ammo to trade across this canyon.
Okay, they're moving left here.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I'm going to be of no use here. These guys are going to beat us. I can just tell by the way they're playing.
Fox 6 towards Fox 5.
Warning, incoming missile. Heat sink destroyed.
Let's just hang out in Echo 4 until half the team's dead.
You guys aren't really much help up there. It would be nice if you could come help us.
Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Back up, guys. Let them come in. They're pushing in. Let them come in. I'm right behind you.
I don't have any armor left. They've just been peeling it away.
Let them push in, guys. Back off. Hide around the corners. Let them push in. They want to come in. Let them push in. Get fire lines set up. Stop poking.
And then make sure to focus fire when they come in. I can't stay here here either. I got to get behind something.
Echo, right?
Online. Left torso critical damage.
Down to almost nothing now.
Target spotted.
Heat sink destroyed.
Man. That Atlas has PPCs all over the place.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Ultra autocannon ammo destroyed. Left torso destroyed.
Yep, they got me. I was trying to put an arty on him. Well, that was dumb. I did 12 damage. 12. A big 12. I mean, better than 0.
Well, it's not single digits.
Right. It's right. I'm into double digits.
Fuel at 0.
That's twice as many digits.
Target destroyed.
I doubled my single digit performance.
Warning, incoming missile.
Or I multiplied it by 10, maybe.
Heat level critical. Left arm destroyed. destroyed. Left torso destroyed. ER
Yeah, I just right early I could tell this was going to be a smash.
laser destroyed. Ventral torso critical.
Good try, guys. Thanks for the drop. That was painful. Shenanigans with the high score. Nice work there for us. It's like they ran out of letters and invented the H. Why would you ban the letter H? It's like you need it for... And you wouldn't be able to say hate. You'd say, I ate the letter H, to be honest.
But it was fun. I'll be on later.
Bye, Shenanigans. Thanks for the drops. When you say goodbye, Shenanigans, you should say, I'm leaving, and then give us a chance to say goodbye. But that's okay.
He never does it.
Some people are like that. It's like, okay, I'm gone. Poof.
I got friends that don't even say anything.
They just disappear.
Like a ninja. Yeah.
Jello becomes
It's actually
the
a pretty common thing out there.
It's weird. Oh well. Not my circus, not my monkeys. All right, I got an extra spot here if somebody wants it for 2 more drops. Anybody want it? Anybody want it? Going once, going twice, and we're dropping. Bonk. Of course, they'll say that now because the delay on the stream's so long, you know. Wait. Doop-a-doo. So, no, it's not correct. So the pickle. What's the answer on the pickle? I tuned vocals for 3.5 hours today. Humans are very imprecise singers. Humans. I know. I'll run this. There, that's your entertainment for the evening right there. Why haven't we got a drop yet? I can do this. Wave and Pepper, watch your language on my chat. But you're right. Twitch does show too many ads, and I'm the worst offender. These are all for me. It's me promoting me. You should like them. They're cool. Maybe a little corny. Maybe a little cheesy. They're all Dark Marauder Ghostlands. Oh my gosh. And I have so many. You should be mildly entertained. You don't have to watch the searching circle go round and round. That's better. Thanks for the cleanup. Time this guy out. I have, like, some of these are kind of fun. This one's kind of fun. It looks like we got time. I'll run it. Slowly moves cursor to unfollow button. Wave and Pepper, you've pressed that button, or you've hovered over that button countless times, haven't you? You just can't push it. It's like mind control. So sorry. You're trapped here. So sorry. We're not getting dropped.
I don't think they got a tier 0.5 to put me in fish in.
It should be expected, that's right. I haven't told that many dad jokes tonight. Right? Just at the beginning. Oh no. We're going to use up all my remaining time just circling the search drain here. That wasn't a dare. I promise you don't have to give more dad jokes. No, I'm totally willing to provide more dad jokes. I just need a topic to get me going. Oh, here we go. You guys have a preference? Frozen City, Forest Colony, Frozen City Classic, or Grim Plexus? Forest Colony Classic. I guess we're going Grim, because everybody's going to vote that anyway. I could make some paper airplanes, yeah. Hey, Mittens, welcome. Is Miss BNR even awake still? Paper airplanes are great. I should have a bunch of different paper airplanes to do. So people could grab a piece of paper and, you know, build aerodynamic structures out of flat sheets of paper with me. All right, Waving Pepper.
You know, they got a lot of different categories on Twitch, and crafts stuff is one of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you were to do streams like that you would probably actually get a lot of people watching. A lot of people watch that craft stuff. But paper airplanes, I mean, that's... you might get like 2 or 3 viewers on that one.
You mean only 2 or 3 remaining?
No, if you can throw your paper airplane being in like a big football stadium,
and watch
goes
it go
all the way across, you probably get a bunch of viewers. But no, when you throw your plane in your room there and it goes 2 feet.
Wow, I feel like you're minimizing. I feel like you're minimizing the success that I had with my paper airplanes. They went a good 12, 15 feet before they hit something.
People like to watch things happening, world records, you know.
Well, they don't get any world records here. Waver and Pepper, okay, again, it would be totally fair and warranted for you to ask me why I'm following you. Yeah, why are you following me? Come on, Dark, let's go. What's the deal there?
Let's go, Dark.
Okay.
We got a long walk.
Hellbringer's going to make me work. Double Warhawkness. These lasers do sound meaner.
More damage too.
Yeah.
And it runs cooler.
So you have a 50 alpha, but you can sustain pretty high DPS on top of that. I'm waiting, Pepper. Did you know I can choose a mech of death for you to die in 193 times because my channel points are almost 200,000? Wow, that's really discouraging. I need to up the price for that, I think. And I don't do one tonight because I'm going to go to bed after this drop. It's getting late. That took a long time to stream.
The next one we go on.
But you can pick one tomorrow night. I'm good at dying, so there's that. And I can only do so many per night, or my pilot skill rating is just going to tank. But I don't mind doing 2 or 3. Just not 193. I probably should set the price for that higher. I mean, what should be the price for my death? Shouldn't it be fairly exorbitant? Why are they shooting at us?
snipers, don't go up there.
Yeah, I see that.
Keep rotating. We're at the back of the train again.
Who shot me in the CT from wherever that was? Are we up against that same team that's loaded down with snipers?
I don't know.
I'll bet we are.
They definitely are.
It's the same kind of play style where they're just keeping their distance and letting their snipers work us over.
So let's rotate on them.
Fox 8 contact.
Actually, they're about to rotate on us.
Yeah, I'll bet they
Hold,
are.
I'll bet they are. Hold here. Drop your airstrikes if you got them.
He's not
hold this
popping
ridge.
up. Oh, he's right there.
Target acquired. UAV activated. Target acquired.
I'm stuck.
Airstrike on him.
Online.
Move to your right.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Oh,
Move. Yeah, you got to move.
well, I'm done. I didn't expect. Well,
Oh, you're
I
my
should
guy.
have
Sorry.
expected that.
Sorry about the friendly. I didn't see a pip over you.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Looks like there's one out here, an executioner.
Target spotted.
Well, I tried to hold the rotation.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
I'm gonna die here. I can tell.
Target spotted.
Critical damage. Center torso.
Woo-wee! Can't see a thing. I can shoot the Irby, baby.
Destroyed. Left torso.
Come on, where is he?
Left arm destroyed.
Yeah. I couldn't keep up with the rotation, really. If I didn't shoot anything, I guess I could have. Just ran around. So, Waving Pepper, where's the answer? Why are you following me? Inquiring minds want to know. We all kind of want to know. Like, what? Why? Oh, I'll save them, and they will be stock unskilled mechs. No cheating. No cheating. I think that you have to provide skills for the mech. That's part of the terms of conditions for Mech of Death. Is you pick the mech. It's got to be one I have or I'm willing to buy. And you provide the build and the skills.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Hey, Dark, you got McVay open?
Target acquired.
I do have a mech bay open.
Target acquired.
You should get a Warhawk Prime.
Target.
Do I have one already? Don't I have one maybe?
Sorry, Target Pro. 4 PPCs.
I can get one. I'll go look. How much are they?
Not much.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Fish is doing 3 ERPPCs. You and me and Warhawks. That's a lot more PCs. Differences.
This was actually a pretty good match. I'm surprised we're still in it. Barely.
Do you use PPCs much? Are you good at aiming?
I used to be. I haven't used them much for a long time, so I'm kind of rusty, but I used to be pretty good with them. I'm not as good as some people are really, some people are just really good with them. I'm not that good. I was pretty good at, especially if I had two, then I could kind of gauge with one. If I missed, I could adjust pretty well. And once I got used to that particular range, I could hit both, even if they were moving.
Well, with the Prime, you got 4 of them, and you shoot 2 off at a time. And it's pretty fun, good build.
All right. I'll grab one before we quit here.
And actually, I throw LRM5 on mine. sacrifice a little bit of heat sinks for one LRM-5 and 1 ton of ammo, and I use the LRM missile locks. Have missiles on you, and hearing Bitch and Betty say incoming missiles is deterrent, flushes people out a lot, and then you can hit them with your PPCs more.
Oh, really? Why wouldn't they hide behind cover?
They normally do, but you can also use it to flush people out and make them move.
Mittens, you don't understand. Those are the rules, and I don't like to break the rules, you know. And plus, I feel like my skill set enables me to turn any mech into a mech of death. And you know that about me. You know that's true. I'm not just boasting there. Let me go to. I'm gonna go get the mech. Go to the store. Oh wait, I should check my mech lab first. Burp. My stable says, survey says, I have a prime. It's already built up. What's in it?
That's my build right here.
So that's not, this is different. ERPPCs. 4 ERPPCs.
4 ERPPCs. There's a delay right now. I'm waiting to see.
This is probably it. Isn't it?
Let's see. Yeah. Except I take one piece, or let's see, you got a targeting computer on yours?
Yep. Mark 1.
That's pretty much the build. I mean,
So
that's a good one. I got it tweaked a little bit different. But
okay, I'll try this tomorrow night, and then if we want, I can get the other prime and I can set it up differently. We can try them both. Or I can just go get the other prime right now. I'll have 2 primes. Hang on.
That's basically it right there. That's the better version, how you got yours set up. But I got mine tweaked with a targeting computer 2 and an LRM-5 and
So
a little less heat sink.
Maybe I'll just try this tomorrow and then we can decide.
Mr. Boat View?
What? No, it's 4 ERPPCs and some missiles just for fun.
Ah.
Yeah.
On the wall.
All right.
Yeah.
I got to go to bed. Everybody who's been dropping with me, Crimson, you didn't get to drop with me, but it was nice having you here. Hellbringer, thanks so much for the drops. McFish, thanks for the drops. Always a pleasure for all you guys. I mean, for me to be with you guys. Good for you guys to be with me. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Excuse me. Oh, coughing, man. Everybody in chat, thanks so much for hanging out. Mittens, good to see you. Wave and Pepper, you didn't answer my question yet. Why do you follow me? What is going on there? And Miss VNR, you should be asleep by now, I hope. You just drifted off into blissful sleep to the low, soothing sounds of my voice dying in the cockpit. And everybody else, I'm not going to be able to get everybody's names, but I might be able to scroll back up here. We got Thundercats and where'd he go? Broke Asos. I'm going to say Asos because that's probably what I'm meaning to say. And Vandergraaf. Yep. And Drax, of course. Hellbringer. I think that's most everybody. So thanks so much, everybody. See you guys tomorrow night. It's been a great, fun time for me. I hope it's been decently, marginally bearable for everybody else. Till next time, it's been Ghost Lance. See you later. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Thanks for the drops. Woohoo! Not too late, Waver and Pepper, for the answer. Type it in there. I'll be watching.